As tensions between the DPRK and the United States continue with ongoing military buildups, one political commentator and foreign policy analyst writing for the CBC, the Canadian Broadcast Corporation, the state media in Canada, said that a tense standoff on the Korean Peninsula right now could turn into the United Nations calling for Canada to become involved in a military commitment on the peninsula. But however, the Canadian Defense Minister Harjit Sajjan said Friday that the Trudeau government would much prefer there to be diplomacy rather than any kind of military involvement. Now, the current Prime Minister Justin Trudeau did, of course, being the Canadian Prime Minister, toe the usual imperialist line. This rogue regime in North Korea is a danger not only to the immediate region but to the entire world. Of course, this statement tremendously belies the fact that the DPRK has not threatened anyone who has not already threatened them. The DPRK does not invade its neighboring countries. It does not go around the world invading other countries as the United States has done, and that Canada has either participated in a limited degree or has outright cheered on given the situation. Frankly, to even call upon Canada to send military forces to North Korea is frankly a joke. The Canadian military right now is completely bogged down in Afghanistan. We literally do not have the resources to carry out 2 wars at once. The Canadian Armed Forces is very limited. While it did receive a decent boost under the former Prime Minister Stephen Harper, it is certainly well beyond Canada's means to actually engage in another war. All of our active duty personnel are basically all in Afghanistan carrying that out right now. We literally don't have anyone to send to any kind of action in the DPRK. Not to mention we don't have the funding for it either. Canada doesn't have the type of military-industrial complex that the United States have. That does not mean that we're not an imperialist power. We're a junior partner in imperialism and one that benefits quite greatly from it, particularly with regards to Afghanistan. But this claim that Canada could be called upon to send troops to North Korea is frankly ridiculous, because we're absolutely not capable of doing so unless we were to pull out of Afghanistan. But on a personal note, if things should get to the point where the Canadian government felt it was necessary to start drafting people to fight in these wars, I dare you draft me. That would be pretty interesting. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.